Atkinsons Markets, better food, better price, better service.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria Prekeges with ConciergeQ and welcome to beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho. It's the Sun Valley Center for the Arts Wine Auction Weekend. I'm at the wine tasting where I'm going to talk to some folks and maybe sample just a few glasses of wine. Right here in beautiful Sun Valley, you are here. Everyone knows you around town as the wine guy. You've taken Atkinsons Market wine department from like the Carlos and Rossi's in the 70s to what it is today. How has that evolved?
It's been amazing for the last, 30 years. We got wine in 72 and just the visitors to the area that came from California, Seattle, New York, or back Mackey's in Southern California, they taught us the wine business. And that's been the fun part, is everybody coming in and asking for something we didn't know about over a period of time, and say, oh, I'll find out about it. And then, the vintners and the winery owners, and they'd come up and say, let's taste some wine and I'd like to get in your store. And that's how it evolved, is the people coming to us saying, you got a good thing here, we can help you out.
From orthopedic surgeon to an award-winning vineyard vintner, tell me about some of your awards.
Our vineyard's been recognized as Washington State Vineyard of the Year a couple of different times. We were recognized by the Spectator as a Rising Star in 2008, and then we were also selected as the Wine of the Year in Washington, and that's a blind tasting.
The simplicity of wine tasting: swirl, smell, taste.
Oh yeah. Slosh it around, let it coat your mouth. If it's a rich wine and gets all over in there, and then it lingers, so it's got finish, and it just doesn't leave you. And you say, okay.
Well, and tell me, what's your favorite wine that you brought here, and what's so special about it? Why should I taste this wine?
Our Cab Franc Rosé is a wonderful summertime wine. It's also a great food wine, and so we find people drinking it throughout the year. With different pairings. It's great with Asian food. It's great with salmon if you want something simple. If you like Mexican food, it's great with Mexican food too. So take your pick. It's a wonderful food wine.
Washington is an emerging wine region, and Walla Walla specifically, because Locole is the third oldest winery in Walla Walla. You need our advocates. We need those people who really speak to what we're trying to accomplish.
What makes Walla Walla and that area conducive for great wines?
Well, first it's the soil. The vineyard, the soils. We have an amazing terroir, and so you start with that, and then you have a collection of extremely talented, serious winemakers. We have great camaraderie in Walla Walla, where we're supporting each other, and I always speak to Washington because we share that, excitement for what Washington is doing.
A little bit about the center and the programs.
Well, we're a multidisciplinary organization, so we do performing arts, visual arts, and education and humanities. We're hugely immersed in the schools, and many of our programs are free or low cost, and it's largely due to the wine auction that we're able to offer those free programs. We also have given away over $500,000 in scholarships to students in the area, and again, because of the wine auction, we're able to do that.
Tell me about one of your special ones, and what am I going to be tasting?
Well, I got the Chardonnay right here. I mean, we do Cabernet, and we do blends of Cabernet and Merlot, Bordeaux varieties if you want, but the Chardonnay is probably one of the wines that I had the most passion for early on. The wine is evolved over my 30 years as a winemaker, and I'd say, if anything, it shows a little more restraint and a little more elegance, and maybe a little more maturity, maybe like the winemaker. So you're too energetic and too passionate when you're young, and you're too aggressive, maybe with everything, the oak, and so now it's more sophisticated, I think, and a little more worldly, and it's just so much nicer with food.
Well, and I appreciated me having a white shirt on. You chose a white wine and not red, so
okay,
let's
well,
give
there's
it a
not
swirl.
very much, but this is it, and it's had a little bit of air, so it should be just about the right temperature now. But you're going to want to have this with maybe some seafood, some Dungeness crab, or crab cakes.
Favorites.
Oh man, or maybe a smoked Idaho trout that's just kind of mixed in with a little bit of spinach and make a salad out of it. So.
That is good. Different, unique, and as we were talking before, it's a tough job today for both of us.
Yeah, I know. We should be happy we have the jobs we have.
We do, and
yeah.
Again, if you're not here, you should be. Cheers.
Thank you.
We've been talking to everyone about Washington State and how they're so up and coming, and they really have arrived in the wine community. What makes Walla Walla and Washington such a special place to grow wine?
A couple things. One, obviously our climate is just like perfectly suited. We have one of the most reliable wine growing climates on earth with really special soils to boot. And I think the second thing is just a entrepreneurial spirit and just a really welcoming Northwest attitude in Walla Walla with a lot of history that's made it just sort of a magnet for people to come to wine country.
So tell me how you got started, where you're located out of.
We're in Walla Walla, Washington, which is coincidentally where I grew up. So I grew up right in this little small town, went off and played football for a long time. While I was playing football, my little hometown became this world-class wine region. And so I was able to come home to my hometown and make wine.
Well, tell me about the wine you're showcasing today and what I'm going to be tasting.
Yeah, so this is our Doubleback Cabernet, right? It's our one wine. We only make one wine. It's our third vintage. We've had great success with it. It's been a lot of fun. The wine sells out very quickly for us. But the goal in the wine, we wanted to make a wine that leaned more toward elegance and finesse over just brute strength. And because of that, it's been pretty successful for us.
Part of my job I really just hate, don't you know?
You poor thing. You have to drink wine for a living. It's really too bad.
It's tough.
So here's the whole goal, and hopefully we'll see how we do here, but the whole goal on the project is to please the ladies. If the ladies like our wine, then we're successful. That's the whole goal, right?
All right, it's a test. Last I checked, lady.
Let's see how we do. Let's see if we achieved our goal.
That is nice.
Do we please the lady?
We please the
there
lady.
We go. So we win. That's all we're looking for.
I love it. Well, from football to wine, Doubleback Vineyards, thank you so much,
Awesome.
Drew.
Thank you so much for the time.
Cheers.
I've tasted a lot of great wines. The Shiels Chardonnay that just came out is really great. Bledsoe's Doubleback wine that's in its third release, fantastic. Some Washington wines over there. Nicole Cataretta, truly fantastic.
My wine glass is empty, and I got to taste so many great wines and talk to so many fabulous people. It's all for a great cause, the Sun Valley Center. The Sun Valley Wine Auction right here in Sun Valley, Idaho. I'm Maria Prekeges for ConciergeQ. You are here, and we'll see you next year. Cheers.